You look good today.
Why, thank you. Welcome to a very special episode of Kool Flix.
Welcome to Kool Flix. Kool Flix. Today on the show, we're gonna do a whole long live episode. Matt, why don't you name every movie we're gonna talk about here on today's show?
All right, but first, let's take a clip.
Let's see a clip.
I want to talk about Falling Down, starring Michael Douglas, in which he tries to order a hamburger, and they won't sell it to him because
Let's check out a clip of that.
Let's see a clip.
Where's the clip? What's your film number 2 you're going to talk about tonight?
Number 2 film that I wanted to talk about tonight, I wanted to talk about Dances with Wolves, starring Kevin Costner.
Let's check out a clip.
We'll take a look at a clip.
That's
maybe it's impossible to say.
Matt, I want to ask you about how many wolves they have when they're going into town and they think they need to get the wolves, but they don't know.
You associate the identity with the Native American peoples and that of wolves. So,
what's number 3 movie you're going to talk about?
I wanted to talk about House.
House. Let's check out a clip.
さあ、いらっしゃい。おさるちゃん、いらっしゃい。いらっしゃい。お茶。
Whoa, that's a scary one. What do you like about the house?
I feel like that they made good editing decisions in that film, and each scene seemed very alive and characteristically unique.
How many times did they in the house, and what about that?
Because the ghost of her grandmother, and she wants to eat them.
I don't like ghosts. Move on to the next movie. Number 4.
I think I thought about Aladdin.
Number 4, Aladdin.
I felt like the animation styles between the genie and the way that he throws his gravity around and weight. It reminded me of the Disney, like the Night on Bald Mountain sequence in Pinocchio. It reminded me of the Disney Night on Bald Mountain.
Incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic, so that no one had the chance to interrupt. It was really quite hypnotic.
Let's move on to number 5 movie. Number 5. It's 50-55. Number 5. Here it is.
I wanted to talk about a really good film called Princess Mononoke.
I've seen this one.
Yes.
Clip. Why don't you tell us what you like about Princess Mononoke? Princess Mononoke.
It speaks to something very deep down inside of me. Something that I feel like I'd forgotten. Feel like I'd forgotten. Feel like I'd forgotten. Welcome to Paulo's Forgotten Dive.
The crowd stands up. Crowd goes wild. And they shout. Oh my God. Are people gonna see me? Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my God. Are people gonna see this? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Take it away. Take it away, Matt. Take it away, Matt. Take it away. Take it.
This happened to me once in the woods with someone.
Number 1. Number 5 for Paulo's picks. The first movie I want to talk about today is called Cinderella. It's new, and it's Cinderella again. Let's check out a clip.
He was just some Joseph looking for a manger. Just some holy Joseph.
Don't spend money, money, money. Don't spend money, money, money.
So I was born right in the Broadway.
You gotta do that. You gotta do that. Oh God. That was a pretty good clip, huh?
Well, I want to go see that film now.
Oh, you're so funny. So, Cinderella in the movie, she's got a ball gown on and she's... What's that movie about? Because he wants to get married to a woman, but he doesn't... He wants to get married to a woman. Now she helps him. And of course, because his personality. And there's pepper spray in, so he has to close his eyes, and now his eyes were still wide because he got the surgery, just like that. You have seen it, and his eyes were wide shut. Cinderella.
Okay, well, let's talk about number 4 then.
Number 4. Number 4 is a movie that's very special to my heart. I first saw this movie when I was just a little boy. It's called Saving Private Ryan. Let's check out a clip.
Terrible substance. You see, this man he just has a soul sickness, a soul sickness.
And you know, this is one of those of my favorite movies. This is one of those war movies. Damon.
Wow.
Number 3. You think you know what I'm going to say for number 3, Matt?
I can't read your mind, Paul.
Just guess.
You just picked Saving Private Ryan and Cinderella. Seems like a pretty random list to me.
Just guess. Come on, you know it. Just guess. Come on. Just guess. Just guess, Matt. Guess now. I want you to guess. I want you to tell me what I'm going to say. I don't want you to look at me. I don't want you to say nothing. I want tell me. Tell me. Damn it. I want you to tell me what I'm going to say next. I swear to God. Oh, good, you pig. Don't even look at me like that. Oh, good pig. If you don't tell me what movie I'm going to pick next.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you would pick Whiplash for your guess.
Not quite my movie. So, number 3, of course, you know it. I know it. Let's say it at the same time. The Big Lebowski. Let's check out a clip.
Clip's a big.
This war is without final hope. Victory cannot be achieved by force of arms. Whether you sit here to endure siege after siege or march out to be overwhelmed. Only a choice of evils. We have only a choice of evils. A choice of evils. A choice of evils. A choice of evils.
Two pretty children, but
A choice of
one
evils.
night these two pretty children
A choice of evils.
away,
A choice of evils.
into the sky,
A choice of evils.
to the
He is big. Up on that big screen. So what I like most about the Big Lebowski is that he's coming out and he's getting here and everybody thinks that he's a big guy and he's coming out and he says, whatever, man.
I really enjoy The Big Lebowski on many levels. I feel like every time I see the film that I see something new and exciting, a new idea, a way of expressing a
Movie number 2. Hey, turn off the cameras just for a sec. They're off? Okay. Hey, Matt. I don't have a movie.
Oh crap!
Now, what should I pick?
Well, you
Just pick it for me. Just any movie.
Just think about the one you chose last,
Okay. What was that?
Big Lebowski.
Okay, I got it. Cameras back on? All right. Number 2 movie that I'm going to talk about today is a movie that I'd watch on the beach, and it's like the last movie I saw. And it's a movie I'd put in my top 9 of all the movies if I put the movie at the bottom. The movie is, of course, called The Wiggles Movie. Check out a clip.
Is it true that you love eating roses?
Of course! I love eating roses!
Do you like the red ones best?
I like red ones and yellow ones and pink ones and blue and orange ones and white ones.
What about the ones with
No, I don't
The Wiggles was the last movie I ever got to see with my mom before she died. I mean, it was a good day. We got some ice cream. Ice Age.
It was just like you, it was just like you, just like you said. It was just like you said. It was just like you said. Now that the living outnumber the dead.
But tell me the story about...
So I went on a date with this girl, and she seemed like she liked me, but then she liked me, but she got closer to me, and then I just felt sort of bored, and then she started getting mad at me. She said, we probably won't go on a date together again. She called me, she called me lots of mean things. She called me idiot. It seemed kind of like a term of endearment. Maybe she liked stupid people because it made me pull left. It's just me, Mr. Chair. I think he might have abandoned us. I feel like so abandoned.
Don't look at me like that. He'll come back with the messages from the fans.
Does anybody know a place to meet cool singles online? This one says, check out this website link right here. Oh. What do you think that's about?
He wants to buy his singles online, it seems like.
No, it says meet hot. Here, you can look at it.
Meet hot sluts.
No one's... Meet hot slut.
Well, I mean, we probably... This doesn't look like you gotta turn on.
It wasn't on?
The first letter that we get from the show, it comes from Brian Wilson in Wichita, Kansas.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, I live your soul. It makes me feel happy and great. My life felt hopeless before Kool Flix found me. I live for next episode.
Okay, when a sperm and an egg go together to make a baby, only one sperm goes up in that egg. And when they touch, there's two contact points that touch before the other two. And then it's carried up into the air. And when they fuse, it's like nuclear fusion, except it's human fusion. There's a mass loss of proton. One abstraction goes up in the electron, turns around, comes back down into the proton.
Mass loss of proton. One heat abstraction goes up in the electron, spins around, comes back down into the proton. To form the mind, and the mind to be reduced to one atom.
Oh, please review more Family Film. I love you. Let's talk about some upcoming talk about this next movie. Here coming out for the movies, this is a spooky one. This movie's called It Follows. It Follows. You're on Kool Flix.
It Follows, Kool Flix.
Let's check out a clip of It Follows.
It Follows on the Clips show.
Novela Mama.
Well, what do you think about that movie there, Matt?
Oh my god.
I know, right?
That's scary.
Creepy.
I'm pretty scared of that. It seems to kind of... Oh my gosh. Why do I just make that film? It seems just like...
I know. The character said she was scared, and they still made the film anyway.
I guess so.
Matt, have you ever wanted to try and find that you didn't have to get over but they didn't?
Then they didn't have to do the... You can't have to.
You got some food in your beard.
Oh no, not again. My beard.
Now it's time.
My beard.
Now it's time for us to talk about the next movie on the show. This one's called Furious 7.
Seems like a dream. Seems like a dream. Seems like a dream. Like a dream. Seems like a dream. Like a dream. Seems like a dream. Seems like a dream. Seems like a dream. Seems like a dream.
Everyone at the music as time went by, they'd get a little bit
Really exciting. It makes me want to drive a car really fast. I really need to drive that car really fast now because I got to get my spirits. I didn't see it.
You crying?
Because I drove so fast, the water got in my eye.
Do you even know how to drive, Matt?
I remember when I drove a car before. Yeah, I made the turning, and then the person said I could get the plastic card. And then they said, you go on the road.
Flix when I was young.
Now more of your favorite show, Kool Flix.
Now it's time for a very special segment we're going to do today. This one's called Getting to Know the Kool Flixters.
Matthew Daniel Ford, Kool Flixter. Favorite color right now, I feel really good about the color green today. And something I'd like to do, I like to take long walks along the beach and swim naked in the ocean.
My name is Runnin' Rodriguez Sanchez. I'm a bullfighter from Mexico. My hobbies include fighting bulls and on the freeway watching movies.
Together we make Kool Flix, the
Kool Flixters.
The Kool Flixters.
Matt, you remember when you met me and I met you at one of my bullfight shows?
Oh yeah, we met at this bullfight show and we both realized we had a common love of Citizen Kane, the greatest film ever made.
Greatest film ever made. That's one cool flick right there.
Coolest flick.
That's what the name is based off, because you remember you came to see me at the bullfighting, and you came to see me at the bullfighting, and I just fought a bull, and then you came over and you said, wow, I really loved how you fought that bull, Running Rodriguez. And I said, who the hell are you? I'm not going to talk to you. And then you said, I'm just a really big fan of you, Running Rodriguez. My name is Matthew Daniel Ford, and I like to swim naked. And then I said, wow, I haven't got to meet very many fans here at the special bullfights, and I just was so interested in the way you looked and the hat. And then someone else said, what's a cool movie? And then we both at the same time, we didn't even think about it. We didn't even think about it. What did we say?
Citizen
Kane. Arriba!
But I was, and then of course, since we met so long ago in 1966.
66 was it? Oh gosh.
Yeah, we look good for our age.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Orson Welles, of course, found himself in Spain, and we started talking about how we wanted to see his new films, and we hadn't seen much of him. We saw the Shakespeare. Told you that if you went to the right restaurants at the right time of day, you could actually bump into Mr. Wells. And,
yeah, bump into him because there's nowhere else to walk because he takes up the whole place.
Yeah. The oldest restaurant in the city, of course, one of his favorite dining spots.
A lovely place,
we went there one evening, actually, just the two of us, to discuss our mutual love of swimming naked in the ocean and bullfighting. And we actually saw Mr. Wells sitting at a table. He had a vast...
sitting around a table.
Yeah, he had a vast feast, though.
And a vast belly.
Yes. Of all these different delicacies and some very fine wine, and we just sat there eating, and we kind of...
And the thing you don't realize about talking to Orson Welles is what a brilliant filmmaker, but also what a brilliant man.
Yeah, I think so. He displayed a lot of talent during his lifetime. I feel like he never really fully realized his perfect film.
And so we're at this restaurant with Orson Welles, and I'm just thinking, God, this guy's fat. Matt's geeking out over there. Girls are coming up to me, Running Rodriguez, bullfighter.
A couple of women did come up to us, and it caused quite a commotion, actually. And then, of course, Wells, he noticed us, and of course, Wells, a big fan of bullfighting, he recognized him, and he comes over to the table, and he says a little boom, boom, boom. And what did he say to you?
I said, you're Orson Welles. You should give me an autograph.
And of course, Orson Welles asked you for an autograph, and then he gave you his, and we never saw him again.
No, and that was weird that we never saw him again.
Your eyes are bluer than the oceans of the world, and I want to swim them again.
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo del Toro is a man who is such a brilliant filmmaker, but also such a brilliant man.
I think so. A brilliant person.
Definitely.
Not to love.
talk a little bit more about Gravity.
So Gravity, I think, represents it places the importance of cinematography of cinematography. I think future generations will probably view these films, and ones that contain more long takes become.
Don't get in the frame. No,
Got your nose. Got your nose.
This isn't the game.
All right, I'll give it back.
$20,000 budget here, and you're wasting it.
I don't know. Okay, let's keep. Yeah, and Gravity had
important cinematography.
The time cards. Pay attention to the time cards.
Gosh, man, this has got hard ever since we got that big contract.
I know, the big contract made it.
Gravity had drink Pepsi. We have to say that one?
Yeah.
Drink
Button up your shirt.
Album number 6. Asinine direction. I'm performing. I'm come down here to do this Pepsi spot.
Yeah.
And this stupid show that we've been doing. This.
Yeah, we're paying you $5,000 every 30 minutes for this.
Everything.
And you can't even get the lines right.
I could have been working for Michael Bay. I could have been on.
I do those 3 weeks ago. It's 30 seconds.
What are we doing here? There's nothing behind the eyes on this guy.
What?
What are we doing here? He's not even paying attention. What is that smell?
It keeps coming up.
I don't smell anything.
All right, let's do the Pepsi spot. Let's get it. Let's get it right now. All right, ready. Get the bottle, and they'll put that in the digital afterwards.
The digital copy.
Okay. Pepsi. Ice cold, feeling good. It's a Pepsi summer. Enter the Pepsi Summer Sweepstakes to win a chance to go down to Venice Beach with your best Pepsi friends. A Pepsi thinking, Pepsi good feelings. When I sit down to have a cool flick, I want a cool drink. Saturday night is movie night for me and my family. My family's tied up in basement. And the Pepsi helps them cope. Matt, when do you enjoy a Pepsi?
I enjoy Pepsi most when
and that's Pepsi Flix.
Now you're talking. You're still
right.
terrible.
I'm getting the hell out of here.